From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Kevin Gausman.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And it's even up.
1-1.
And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And misses inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That to right. Barger hauls it in for the out. One away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And there's a foul ball. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Jorge Polanco stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. That's inside.
1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Fouled off left side.
Three balls. 2 strike.
Struck him out looking. Nobody left for Seattle. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back now in Toronto. And today's starter, Bryce Miller.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
George Springer leading things off and takes a strike. And a foul ball. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And downstairs.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. And let's take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now it's the DH, Nathan Lucas. Just missed.
1 ball. No strike.
Lined into right. Dives and makes the catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Two down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That's hard hit on the line. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We played an inning, no score. We're in the 6th game of this American League Championship Series. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
A little bit high, maybe. 1-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
The 0-1. That clips the corner. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Ow. Yeah, 2 away now after the drop third strike. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And that one almost hit him. Second inning here, no score. Suarez in his 11th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And they traded for him earlier this year. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. Miller back to work. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1-2. On the ground to third, Suarez. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Just missed. Now 1-1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Ryan Wu, ready or not, in the game now after the injury. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's downstairs. And it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. First pitch misses. Varsho stands at first with 1 out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Over to first, and he saved. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2 outs. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That one missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're hearing Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. There's a swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hit hard, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it stays fair. And the Jays score first. It's 1-0. Barger grounds third, headed for the plate. Across is the runner from first, and they take a 2-run lead. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Arozarena sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a strike to the outside corner at 95.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
And ball 1. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one just misses, and a full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Popped up. Jimenez under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. That clips the zone. 0-1. And that's outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Mariners are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. That one ripped. Rodriguez brings it in with a nice running grab.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
That one is absolutely belted. Rodriguez racing after it. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now around second, going for third. The relay, and he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That one misses. Ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Strike 1. Misses off the plate. And now 3-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Guerrero off of first with 2 away.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that misses. And it's 3-0. And there's the automatic. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. Inning over. One left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. Just missed. Fouled off. He was late. And 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering is down low.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. One down, base is empty. And now 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
2 down, base is empty. Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Off the mark there. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Draws the walk there, and that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Just missed. In the air, left field. Springer on the move. And that is that. One left for Seattle. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Edward Bizzardo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now here is Dalton Varsho. The walk and a run scored his first time. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Flied to right his first time. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one. And down on strikes he goes. And one gone. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Varsho over at first with one away. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's out number two.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Connor Falefa takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-2. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top 2-0. We're in the 6th game of this American League Championship Series. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. Gosman back to work. In there at the knees. Arozarena in his 5th season, 30 years old now. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one ripped into right. Squeezes it. And a quick out number 1.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Suarez, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fastball for a strike. The M's hitless so far in the game. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Corrals it, and there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Struck out swinging his first time. Late swing, foul to the left. The Mariners trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So another inning in the books, and the no-hitter is no longer part of the story. Blue Jays 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Naylor throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. So the batting order turns over. And now for the Jays, George Springer. 0 for 2 in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Springer at first, 1 gone. And a ball evens the count. That one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Leo Rivas. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Varsho brings it in, and there's one down. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And there's a ball. And another ball.
2-0.
That misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. With the tying run at the plate, we're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
1 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Brendan Little, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Dominguez getting loose as well. Fights that one away, still 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Up the middle, and that squirts through. And now first and second with 2 outs. Now a chance for Randy Arozarena. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Late swing, fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Fastball is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball left side. Rolls across the diamond. They get the out on Arozarena. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Canzone has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk. He's grounded out a couple of times. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ball 1 there. Lifted in the air, right center field. Canzone puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. A walk, and he's also singled. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Tremendous eye-hand coordination to be able to get that splitter and still get the barrel to it, get it up in the air for a home run. Tell you what, these guys work so hard at their craft, and right there, it was on display.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the sixth. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1.
One strike.
And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
3 ball. 2 strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Toronto picks up one on this homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is even, 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Misses outside, and it's 1-0.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
the tying run at the plate. That's off the mark, and the count now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate late here in Game 6. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. A switch hitter batting right. And that's outside.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brendan Little will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Shane Bieber.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Golden opportunity right here.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
So the tying run at second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Just misses with that one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Base hit, 1 run in already. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. On the corner for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now, Jorge Polanco. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Next to hit, Josh Naylor.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That one missed. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So it's a grand slam for Seattle. It's now 6-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Addison Barger now at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time. Misses off the plate, and the count even 1-1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His second home run of the series, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he's lucky enough to keep it fair.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just missed. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Emerson Hancock up and throwing. Kiner-Falefa gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball, ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 3. Slider clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Tying run at the plate. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're starting over. It's 6-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Matt Brash out of the game. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Mariners, Luke Jackson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Nathan Lucas. That's too low, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fought off foul. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. He's in there. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
0 for 3 in this one.
Foul ball there. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Out to short, Crawford. Whips it to first. That ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. And we're back. Leading off, Randy Arozarena. Bieber back to work. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman preparing to come on if needed. Rodriguez also getting ready. And fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied at 6. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Yeah, there's the strike.
That's high.
All tied up. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. That's in there, and the count is 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now J.P. Crawford, a little bit high, ball 1. Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Caleb Ferguson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game. That one missing inside.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that is out of play. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slurve, and it was the right choice.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Just missed.
1-0.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. Activity in the bullpen. Emerson Hancock appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering is downstairs. Addison Barger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. Inside ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. He's already homered here in this one. Now snap throw to first. Clement back in on a dive. Fastball is outside. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That's down and in.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. There's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
0-1 down. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Fires to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. And it's a 7-6 game.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Caleb Ferguson departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Emerson Hancock on to pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's George Springer. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez on his way over. He's got it, and the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And that misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Leo Rivas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ball 4, he walked in. And that'll keep the line moving.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run for Seattle, Harry Ford. No outs, runner at first. And now for Seattle, Leo Rivas. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
They're down to their final strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The M's down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Kirk down to first with it. Got him. And that's a wild way to end a game in the postseason. A drop third strike and a 2-3 put out.